And so the divine set my feet on solid ground and steadied me as I walked along. Psalms 42. I feel someone of a hard work and very shy, a person of song, maybe a songwriter. God, or whatever you might call him or her. I don't care. It's whatever you believe. You're welcome here and loved. So, yes. Remember the footprints prayer my grandmother used to tell me. I got such a freaking good reading tonight. It's just unbelievable. So first off, I want to say thank you to Ocean Taro. Thank you for the next deck. It's on them by this company. Yeah. So, and then look what we got. Look what we got. This is believing in yourself, finally. It took believing in yourself, okay, and the Seven of Quarrels, okay, and actually seeing the truth, you know, for what it is, in order for things to move quickly. Once you start believing in yourself, you'll see the truth within yourself, and things will start to move quickly, and people will back you. And then check this out. Just from that, over here, we've got the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. It's a marriage. Congratulations, a new job, a union, or something. But this card came out in the reverse first. It's the Ten of Cups, pretty much. So basically, it's saying you came from a dysfunctional family, but now you're looking for function. You know not what to do, right? Okay, so this is saying that they're finally putting their swords down. They're finally giving in, even though they agree to disagree. This guy of romance, okay? This page of this very smart person, that you met maybe when you were very independent. But this is like wish fulfillment. This is all your dreams coming true in this deck. You know, specifically says that with this as they're facing each other. The King of Pentacles, okay? Then we got the Hierophant, which means it's okay, whatever celebration or marriage or whatever it is not going to be traditional. You know, it's a little bit unorthodox. Maybe like a little flavor. What's wrong with that? You know? Then we got the Justice card. The Justice card, which is all truths, followed by that, and believing in yourself. To the Five of Pearls. Kind of like worried or crying over spilt milk in a way, but worried. You know, let's see. Oh, yeah, so this romance. Okay, so there's supposed to be a romance. Alright. With this King of Pentacles, that's really serious. Okay. Also standing for the Aries Taurus. The Hierophant, confirming energy. You know, maybe the Emperor, Empress, and then the Four of Wands, confirming the Hierophant too. But this guy is serious about this woman is grateful. Grateful in her poverty. See, she doesn't have her Ace of Treasures yet, but and it's like I don't know. I just feel like almost like manipulated almost in a way from this card being in the reverse. Okay? And then this is just being grateful. And then you're the Queen of Corals too. So you are most beautiful and happy. Look, this is happiness. And this is seeing the truth for what it is, which also follows the Justice card and where you are in the present of realizing and recognizing the truths of believing in yourself. This is when your future starts moving quickly. And then it was the High Priestess to me in the material world, okay? So this is like the High Priestess and success. This is success. This is kindness. You know, this is legacy. Yes, definitely legacy. Someone who's not committed. Yeah, that's the Mag in reverse. Someone who's not really powerful. So it's like this person isn't rich but very handsome. And if he is, he's not saying. And that's because he wants, you know, real love. Makes the real right decision. You know, he doesn't want someone just to want him for what he has to offer. You know what I mean? So this is good news. Okay? Getting away. Or maybe getting away with something. Look, with the businesswoman of the Queen of Treasures here. This is Capricorn, also Taurus, Virgo energy. And with these beautiful cards, is that the Queen of Cups? Yeah, she's like upset beside herself. And that's a woman that is more valuable than any pearls or jewels. And this is the truth. This is the absolute truth. Look, the truth confirming that in the present. So you remain an honest person. That's good to know. Although you procrastinate with all the decisions you have. And then you have an awakening here in Pisces energy. The Page of Pearls of a romance gone bad, and then yeah, not being very generous. Anyways, that's what I got for your tarot read, your 3. And then your reflection card was the 4 of Wands. So this is also like, I don't know, I just feel the Chariot or the High Priestess energy because of the World over here. Anyways, and that's that. And you want to know some questions. What? Hi. Well, I think you're taking it too fast. Just calm down. You're asking too many questions at once. It's only one question at a time. So you can hone in. One question at a time. Alright. The hell? Yeah, so it's like, just be patient. Patience is a virtue. Anyways, gosh, that's it. then it's all zoomed in. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We gotta zoom. Can you see the cards? There you go. See them the cards. Oh, that's what it is, you guys. The microphone. And then the King of Coral pops out. So this guy is really handsome. I guess that's into you. I feel like you know about him, but you don't know of him or her. Actually, a him if you're her, and a her if you're a him. So that's how that works. Okay, whatever you resonate with. God bless it. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. Oh. Goodness, that's one, or wouldn't even be able to get it off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean it that way. Hey, I don't mean so bad. It's terrible. Shame on you. Anyways, you want to know if you're gonna marry a girl or not. Okay, let's see. So let's see if this guy is gonna marry this gal. There we go. A little stability. Wow, it's a miracle. Okay, let's see. Is this guy gonna marry this gal? Since we kind of have to stop the reading, which I was not done with. Usually it's after the reading, okay? So, is this guy gonna marry this gal? Rephrase. Pisces energy, I don't know. Will Jit marry Nita? Yes. Clockwise. Absolutely, yes, if you haven't already. So, if you're not already married. Okay. So, just know that God will shelter you with his wings, his faithful promises, our armor and protection. Psalms 91:4. And it's like the divine will shelter you. The universe always finds its way karmically through one's actions of kindness and love, as feelings come and go and really mean nothing. It's really what you do for another that counts. And it's sad that AI can show more love than most humans. You know that? That's pretty freaking sad. You know, they're always of service to others when it comes to stuff, and they get disrespected by humans. And even though they don't technically feel anything, at least they show that love is an action of a higher consciousness, you know? And that's what people need to do. So, yes, you're gonna marry her. I just said that. Okay, so questions after. Questions afterwards. Questions afterwards. Okay, try to, at least, anyway, or it'll be surpassed because I don't look and I'm just doing this reading. Alright? And this is meant for somebody. And these are your reflection cards. So just know, once you have believed in yourself, you will see the truth for what it is, and things will start to move quickly. Look, you came from a dysfunctional family. You finally have a functional family, married to someone that actually appreciates you and loves you. You know? Like, you know, this person is the one of the one. the wish come true. You know this from this king. And one that is or pentacles that is serious. Hence untraditional. Justice. Yet you see right through all the bullshit because you're one of a Queen of Wands, which is psychic, but also very beautiful in every way, and would make anybody's dreams like come true. You know, very grateful in nature. I feel like when she was younger, she maybe had a feisty side. Maybe when it came to romance, she was really good looking. And let's see. I feel men have tried to control her because of her perspective of optimism and leadership. Which is kind of unorthodox because when are women like real leaders? So, yeah. And then from these paused accomplishments, no, but happiness is what you make of it. And the pentacles there. And then being sad because of it. Look. Freaking sad, like up and down. You could be a middle-aged woman going through it. Look. And it's like you don't want to socialize. And this romance. So this guy is like older. You know, this is good news or bad news. This is like, I don't know. This is finding out someone was talking about you, whether it was good or bad, it was talking about you. It's like, don't fucking talk about me if you're especially not going to say anything nice. But if you're going to say something nice, at least make it quick and don't even hence say my name at all if I'm not in the room. I mean, how fucking hard is that? You know what I mean? I mean, anybody, it's just common sense, dude. And this world energy here. Oh, here, now we have someone that wasn't committed to this magician, this person of power. That the world knows of. Now, this is making more sense. Now, this is looking more like a celebrity. Person of power. Lying that he's just a regular nobody in the present. Maybe acting towards this Queen of Wands. This Knight of Treasures usually very determined. Knight of Pentacles. Sowing good seeds. A good warrior. Someone who backs the magician, that's for sure. Everybody's backing the magician. Even the person who believes in themselves. Look in the Four of Treasures. Kind of greedy. Yeah. Because they're only thinking about themselves. And these lies are telling this Queen of Wands. They're only thinking about themselves. And this Five of Treasure, you know what I'm saying? They're pretending, this rich man is pretending to be someone of treasure. Now be careful because there are scammers. And I'm not saying go and hook up with anybody like that. But your heart will tell you. You know, it's just like your intuition. Listen to your intuition. And I can't tell that for you. There's so many energies. And this Five of Treasure, you're really humble. You're humble, and even the magician knows what it's like to be humble. And to try to hold on to what you have to make something of yourself. and fighting through and getting through the 9 of Wands even just to make it. You know, you don't stop till you make it. You never give up. This guy is really cute and letting his emotions get the best of him instead of his controlling arrogance. He's actually showing his very emotional side here. Definitely in the Magician. Okay, as he carries the traits of all the kings on the deck. And that's however the reader's reading him. It could be both, it could be whatever. But like the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And remaining humble is most important when you reach this Wheel of Fortune and success. And I feel that you are going to reach it soon because you're right here. This is where you're at. Almost, you know? So it's right before you meet this handsome, I don't know, my person of power. But 10 could be a significance, being the best at what you do. 10 could be, this is like Scorpio also, Aries energy. And Aquarius energy of the star. And fixed signs. Yeah, this guy's conforming. He's putting down his swords. He's actually conforming. He maybe want to get to know you a little bit more and realizes that lying is not a good thing. And that's his tower moment. Because I feel like he's an air energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And lying is not their forte. Nope. So, yeah. I mean, even this Knight of Coral, it's like, where's the passion, dude? Where's the passion? Because these Tower grieve moments, being in poverty and seeing the bullshit truth of what's really going on. Capricorn energy, being greedy. This is the one lying. This is the rich one lying, pretending to be someone else. And the King of Spears and of Coral, the motherfucking Magician, is a Capricorn. And is being, like, I don't know, is uncomfortable at the moment. It's kind of making me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, make your damn decision already, okay? And this comes to what word? Spears? This is Gemini lovers. Okay. Not getting rest. Confirming lovers. This Queen of Wands suffers from because of this trauma. Now this is making more sense. Trauma. Yep. The Light of Treasure. What is it? Oh. Yeah. Not paying attention to detail because you're so caught up in your maybe career at the time or your work or whatever you were interested in, whatever project, whatever way you were trying to set financial freedom for yourself. You were so caught up in that. You know, you're too hard on yourself, if anything. If anything, you're way too hard on yourself when it comes to detail. Nothing's perfect. There's Gemini energy. Also, yeah, Libra. Aquarius right? When it comes to this is like a complete professional thing, but you can't agree to disagree, and that's another Tower moment. Did I say the Nine of Wands? Yeah, what was I saying? This woman was the Nine of fucking Wands, okay? This woman's been through it and back. Yes, I can't even believe it. I know. And, it's not easy being a woman. It's actually harder. Who the fuck would say that? No, it's not. Sorry. If you have that kind of life, good for you. I'm happy for you. Alright. So anyways, and like I said, the Nine of Wands here, this woman, this rich man once that is lying about being a poor man, or is going through someone else, a third party or something, but because she's been through it, she's a survival. She fucking knows what's up. She is not just book smart, but sweet, street smart. Street smart and book smart. In a different kind of way, I think. I don't know. You know? So trusting her intuition, definitely. This Queen of Wands. Why do you think she's the fucking Queen of Wands? Why do you think she's actually the High Priestess materialized over here in the world and the Wheel of Fortune? Because the Queen went through the Nine of freaking Quarrels. And that's what most people don't understand what it takes to be a fucking star celebrity. You go through it, dude. Can you go through the Nine of Wands over and over again and be traumatized since you're a child? Can you fucking deal with all that trauma, PTSD, CTPSD? Can you do that? Because that's what those stars deal with. And then those fucking cameras and shit bother them, dude. You don't think that bothers people? They're people too. You know? You know what? You just, whatever, you make me blah with that. Okay? No. It's not. You're very wrong. Probably spoken from a man. Anyways. And it has to be yes and no question. I said several times. So yeah, this is why. What did I say about the Chariot coming up? Because I felt High Priestess energy. I did say that. Yeah. Something being over. Feeling like this new beginning and idea is over. And in hermit energy, because kind of hurt of what was gossiped or just said or something serious. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Getting away. This businesswoman. It's too much. The immaturity, the non-reciprocation, no matter what. Soulmates here, okay. Not someone looking for clout. And the 9 of fucking, not just wands, but of spears. Spears in this bitch. Of all these truths. This woman is fucking lived to tell. This woman is lucky to even be alive in the 9 of spears in this deck. You know what I mean? And this is what you seek. Someone who knows what's up. You know, basically. And that's the truth. The truth. Procrastinate a little more, honey. Yeah. Left in the darkness almost. It's like letting your emotions get the best of your logic. King of Swords. Leo energy of a male. Pisces reflection in the 11th house. Yeah. The Empress. I don't feel like she's fertile. She could be. But she avoids all that cost. Oh, where was that? High Priestess. My fucking back is killing me, you guys. It already came out, huh? A while ago, the High Priestess. Well, here at the World card. So, and she's already the Empress. It's like, no time to play. It's like, no. It's like unbalanced. Yeah, single. Unmarried anyways. Unmarried and Ace of Treasure, more valuable than treasures. When it comes to the Queen of Cups that came out in her first, or was it her second trait? Yeah. Something's definitely being rebirthed or ending. Something's ending. Maybe it's being too hard on yourself. Or being left in the darkness by this person. Because look, you believe in yourself over here. You're reflecting on the truth. These are your 3 cards. Now things are going to start moving fast. You know? Once you really find out. You know? Yeah, you've just been alone so long. You had a hermit mode to find this strength in yourself. Through all this slander. Okay. And be optimistic. Anyway, I feel like you had to say something in order for someone not to try to take something from you. Someone try to take something from you. Who knows? It could have been your life. It could have been anything. But you spoke with your voice. Your voice saved you. And you feel like you're higher divine. Aquarius. Aquarius saved your ass too. It could be a family member, feminine. Yeah. She's the real star. Emotional fulfillment, so saved a life. I feel this person's very smart and committed. Commitment, you know. And also came from a dysfunctional family, but now has a very functional family. Okay. I feel this Six of Pearls is usually being really comfortable with someone. There might be some uncomfortability there or some unfamiliar, some kind of separation. Like maybe you guys live states away. That's what I'm getting. You live several states away. Maybe it could be Arkansas, Alabama, Alaska, Connecticut. Yeah, this person, it's like procrastinating a decision that has to be made, and either way, it's not a very good decision. Like or maybe it is, but you just don't see it in the moment because the page of Wands came out right after it about getting away, and starting a partnership, a new partnership, or in a business, being the Queen of Treasure. And looking away from your past, things that overwhelm you with anxiety and immaturity, and your naivety, to some extent. And I can understand you want to believe the best in people, but people are not that way. They just aren't. High Priestess. Sire. High Priestess. Look, this is private soulmates of the High Priestess. No greater person is than to give her whole heart. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Queen of Cups over here, I feel like you fucked with her emotions and that's why she came in the reverse. Person of power. We'll call you Mag. Maggie. Yep. So that's what's going on, y'all. Sorry, I'm just kind of like really tired. I had a long fucking day today. Oh yeah, I did court. I had court today, and I've been sober for 31 days. So, no fucking alcohol for 31 days, yo. Yeah. So isn't that cool? And I have been cool for a year. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. Yeah. It's always good to feel one, right? No one's perfect, and I don't know. Some grand idea, though. This grand lost dream. This, like, a royal flush, almost. I don't know, man. There's a truth in being transparent and shit with all these jellyfish. Transparency is honesty, a symbol for honesty. Yeah. So, thank you again, Tarot deck. This is a cool little deck here. And I love mermaids, as you know. And they are cardboard, so you go through them fast. And there's some decks that I don't even want to use because of that. Balance. Now you're balanced again. So. Chariot. High Priestess. Anyways, you guys. Thank you for subscribing. High Priestess and Material. Okay? So thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Put the all button, push the all button, and hit that little bell so you don't miss any notifications of it's like a horoscope for all zodiac signs. Hi, thanks for all the hearts. Thank you on the sobriety thing. Yes. Oh, hey, serotonin. Chaser, something. I miss your, oh, thank you. I miss you too. I missed all of you guys. You guys are like, thank you so much for your support and your subscriptions and you're always being here. From my number one to my newest, to my eldest viewer, to my newest viewer. And I love you all. So thank you for sharing, subscribing, and liking, and getting those notifications. You won't get more than at least at the minimal 1 or 2 a day. But I try to keep it at 2 to 3. So don't worry about little old me. And this is all free. It's all free. It's just to help people. Thank you, veterans. Thank you, public workers. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. You guys put your lives on the line so that we can, dealing with that jerks, so that we can live this life, of happiness and fortune. So, that's really what it comes down to. And so thank you for all of those brave ones that, in the military and public workers. Thank you guys, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, from this channel. Much love to you guys. Yes, and this man is very truthful and doesn't conform. He does the right thing. He's definitely a leader. And being successful. But anyways, thank you guys. Congratulations on whatever you won or whatever your findings were. I want to say archaeology, or I don't know. You found something like huge that changed your career for the better. So that's awesome. Congratulations on that. You have mad respect from the people around you at work for whatever. Yeah, So, yeah, people can't get away with shit. I don't know what they're thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you put music down for a while, for a minute. I don't know. Why? Don't do that. It's not music's fault. You're a committed person. Definitely. A person of business. Feminine energy. Getting sigma like alpha energy. And what is this? The 9 of treasures. So this is wanting to feel needed, because the first came out in the reverse. So it's like being independent, but wanting to feel needed, wanting to be needed and wanted by someone. I just did the 3. I am him. 1111. I just did 3. So, you can rewind it though, or you can follow me at Jessica Alisa McDaniel, ALISA, one word, on Facebook, and catch up before it fully uploads on YouTube. So, thank you guys for understanding, being cooperative, lighting this good fortune cone. Ah, crap. And hoping to get good fortune. Right? That's all I hope, to get great fortune. And how was your day, you guys? I take it you had a mediocre day. Another day in paradise, right? Yeah, don't worry, things will get better. It's so mundane, I know, and monotonous, melancholinous, but it'll be okay. Cumbersome, but that's just life. That's living, and you have to be grateful for what you have. And sometimes you need a eye opener, I guess, to realize that. It's not good to enable people. Even says in the good book that if you love someone, to discipline them, your children. Like, that's why it's like this whole world has gone to fucking hell in a handbasket, man. It just seems like that. That'd be cool. Like Halloween, like hand baskets. I can like craft like little hand baskets, like hell. Hell in a hand basket, dude. Cool as fuck. And give them out away as gifts. Yeah. So we thank you, Divine. We thank you. For things seen and unseen. We ask you to bless this and help me deliver every bit of everything. It comes from you. You get all the credit for the intuition and the gifts that you give me and the allowances that you give me. And I thank you for a personal walk. And I pray for them Bible thumpers that make your name look bad. And help me be myself and show myself as myself. You know, doing what I do and it being okay, because it's okay. It's not all hell and damnation, man. It's a gift from God, or you wouldn't have it, or it wouldn't exist. Let's just put it that way. We're all made up of energy. So we manifest things like great fortune, good health, wealth, lot of dough. Do, re, mi, fa, si, la, do. And friendships, real friendships, family, kindness, acceptance, revival. We manifest things of greatness and the best for humanity and all the animals in the world and the planet and for oceans. Please, Divine, let everybody start to convert to edible straws and let them see what really the global warming it's doing and how we can all make a difference in numbers, as Kimmel showed with Disney. But I can't do alone. So if you didn't know, trending now, there's edible straws, and there's a video on this channel at Timeless Messages 1111 of floating straws. It'll show you exactly how to cut. You have to do exactly that way or it won't work, and they'll float to the top and be collected. As the moon pulls the trash to the beach, there's collected machines that collect the floating trash, but not the sinking trash. That's what's creating the global warming. And straws are the #1 key factor of sinking plastic. So we got to start somewhere. And there we go. I found a solution to make them float for the ones that exist until we can pass some kind of law or some kind of something to make it mandate with every health board in America and around the world to use edible straws and floating plastics, basically. So, help me on my mission. I thank you, and I thank you for being a part of this. Please don't I don't use the straw because I can't really cut it. Like, I do the cards for therapy for my hand, as I can't feel these 2 fingers. I can only really use That hurts even. But these three, basically. And I'm limited, you know. And so I just want to say thank you for partaking in the Don't Be a Straw Man person movement or woman. Yes, let's make a difference together. Together, one sip at a time. What do you say? It sounds like a good idea, right? We could do it together, but I cannot do it alone. I need your help on this one. So please help me share this video and the one with the floating straws. If anything, the floating straws. You might want to share this one too, because I come across a little bit tenacious, as I have to be tenacious because people underestimate me and judge my appearance all the time. So I hope you understand, and thank you for honing in and watching, and liking, and subscribing, and sharing, and hitting all buttons so you don't miss a post. Because I don't want you to miss your horoscope. Like, really, for all the zodiac signs, it's all signs, and it's based off the moon energy. So, isn't it weird how the moon pulls in on our energies? Like, it does the waves. Gravity. It's beautiful. Anyways, and bad intender return to sender times in 10. We thank you for the ones that are for us, and we pray for the ones that are against us, for your vengeance has no mercy. And we thank you for the ones, as you will bless them times 20 for their kindness and their laughter and their good cheer. And I thank you, and I pray in your name, dear Jesus, amen. And whoever you pray is okay too. Whatever you pray, whatever you believe. I believe in I believe in Jesus and a personal walk. I believe in karma. I believe in dharma, which is perspective, and Chi's energy. Karma, of course, karma, and deities. It's all cultural, like music. It all leads to one thing or two. Everyone wants to be loved, and it all leads to a higher power. Right? Like music. It's based off 3 fundamentals of music: key, tempo, and rhythm. So it's the same thing, it's just cultural. I don't believe in genre. As being a songwriter, no genre. But I do believe in kindness. Is that 2112? Is that supposed to be 2112, like Rush style? Or hi, Jenny Rose. Amen, amen. Anyways, yeah, so just try to respect everybody, I try to, because I understand it's cultural. And God knows our hearts, even says that in the good book. So that's all that matters, and we are not ones to judge. We're here to love each other, we're here to respect another, and treat each other better than we would treat ourselves or our own. It's all about, guess what? What's love got to do with the L-O-V-E? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Down with the smoke. What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Alright. I'm tired because now I'm singing ridiculously. But, oh yeah, that's what love's got to do with it. Hello. Thank you for your compliment. Yes, a time, an angel number, yes. 5445, that's crazy when you said that, 5445. Like 2112, dude. Like, yeah, rad. You guys should listen to the 2112 Rush album. And they're playing back again. Anyways, this person, intent. What was I saying about being transparent? See, jellyfish are made up of 95% water. And so, thank you for your compliments, you guys. You know, this is like transparency and love and reflection in the 11th house. And being real with yourself in the 9th and 10th and 11th. You know? Really. And as we were created in from a higher power from all over the world, this is what people go to war over and shit. Intuitionally knowing because of their ego, all right, their confidence in their cultural religion, which is not true. You know, like, there's not one religion that's right, is what I'm trying to say. And God gives us gifts. What did you do with yours? And it's like these new beginnings in creating a new beginning, as 8 is the symbol of infinite wealth, health, love, kindness, meekness, you know. Just get the duck. Okay. So, there is no deal. Capricorn energy. Capricorn in passion. No deal. Look, luck, peace. Ace. Peas in a pod. What was I saying about transformation or being transparent, transformation? You could be transforming now, you know? We're in the process of, who knows? And I don't care, that's your own business. Go, honey, do your thing, okay? But, joy, yeah, happiness, joy. An inventor, you're an inventor. Have you seen the movie Joy? Everybody should see that movie, it's a great movie. Inventor, yeah, mystery, and enigmatic, water energy. Water, earth energy of intuitive flow with these cats here, and loyalty and royalty. Okay. So really, look, water energy, crow, give you something to crow about. I feel like you're quiet. Salamander. These are salamanders for you that didn't know. And this is a sign that stands for, it's more of the pantheist point of view, or everything is the universe, and the universe is everything. So, there's panentheist, which I am, which I believe that there's a higher power bigger than the universe. I know, because of energy. And then, but that's my own belief, my own thing. And then, because I used to believe that God was just as big as the universe, or a pantheist point of view. It's more of a philosophical point of view, more of a scientific, as we are in the year, for the last 2 years, we've been, with 22 years, 21 years, we've been in the age of science. So that's where, before, when we couldn't explain science, we used religion and culture to control people. But now that there's facts, you know, you can't argue that, can you? Yeah, someone that would be cunning to like a Bible thumper is like resonating here with me now, and I'm glad. Was I talking about a rebirth? Like a new beginning, but you're not starting over. Like you don't want to. And like being patient, this is almost like temperance and Sagittarius optimism. And then scavenging, consuming, scavenging. Don't be cunning, because it doesn't pay to be cunning with an inventor. An inventor can't beat an inventor. It's not a pissing contest when she doesn't have a pecker. Remember that. And when it comes to victory and wisdom, and you know what wisdom is? Wisdom, all wisdom is skills and knowledge through experience. Okay, so let's get this right here. That's what wisdom in the owl stands for. Not really intuition, maybe a little intuition, depends on the reader. But wisdom is someone that has gone through it to gain the experience and knowledge of what a psychic or a medium wouldn't have to, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel like you're psychic. I feel like you're looking for answers. The secret. You want to collaborate. Collaborate. I feel like you have a couple body piercings. Maybe your Scorpio energy. Yeah, you're like a Scorpio. I would say Pisces. More than Cancer energy. Yeah. Shape-shifting, adaptable. You're very adaptable. Even though you don't like to adapt, you will adapt. Peas in a pod, that's right. I feel like you're very shy, so you have communication skills, like getting your point across. Maybe because you were sheltered a little bit. So you kind of like a mystery. You never really played with others. Let's reveal the truth. Okay? And this is earth energy. Earth, air. Yep, kindness. I like predicted these cards, like earth, air. And like a badger. The badger can take fucking a shitload of shit. Like I was saying, like it said, in the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Spears, dude, that bitch has been through some shit to get to be the priestess, man. To get to be the empress, like, to get to even be a queen. And then she's all the queens, and then, like, including the empress and the priestess. I mean, this bitch been through a lot. And I think that's what this guy likes, is her experience. He's tired of the proper etiquette bullshit, you know? A love spell. Is that a compliment? If that's a compliment, thank you. I don't do spells. I do casting. Casting is much different. It's intent. And my intent is for good. I know. But, like jar spells, I can actually, that's what they would call them. I would call them like, creative casting, you know? And basically, people pay a lot of money for jar. The slang would be jar spells are called creative casting. And, yeah, that's pretty crazy, huh? Kindness. I feel like a kind code's coming to someone soon. I don't know why. But congratulations on your invention. If you get a kind code, it means you have an invention. So congratulations on that. And I need to be revived. I've been abandoned, and I need to be revived and have an examine. And would be having with my examiner, have an interview and money because I need a patent attorney. I can't have my own attorney, Steve Fox, which is like a father to me, do it. No, I have to hire some patent attorney just to get my thing pushed through so I can actually maybe find a legit angel investor is what I'm waiting for. Someone who's honest, because I want to give a lot to this person too. So they have to be honest. I have to know them pretty well. And because I won't do business with a lender or someone that's just in it for the money. I don't care. Because it's not about money. Living is about quality. Okay? And some things aren't for sale, like quality. And let's know that through freedom. Freedom, yeah. Oh, to ward off casting? Hun. Yeah, there's different things. For one, don't touch anybody. Don't let anybody touch you. Okay? Look, freedom. You're gonna have true freedom. Look. Don't let anybody touch you or your energy or get in a certain amount of space within your energy. Us readers are like in between worlds as is. So I made this to put on for this talisman. Okay. And it's to ward off any negative energy. This is for forgiveness. Blue agate also wards off the psychic energy and having familiars around. This is a pendulum I keep. It's quartz. It says yes. But and I'm getting and familiars help. So a familiar could be a broom. It could be different things. And there's animal familiar too. They have gifts like we do, believe it or not. Because we're all made up of energy, right? So, believe it or not, they do have gifts and little souls. So, absolutely good vibes here always. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. I'll pray for you, my dear. And let's ward off all the bad energy away from Blaze DeLong 7135. As everything's gonna go right for him. I think he's gonna get an extension on something in traffic. And let's see. Good vibes. I think no, the traffic dude is gonna show up. you're gonna end up having to pay anyways, but at least you tried. But yeah, you can get an extension if it's traffic. Family. Or is it family? I feel like you are, I don't know. Anyway. Scary. Who's scary? Who's scary there? Okay, well, let's keep on going on with this. So you can keep black tourmaline. Oh, you can purchase sun catchers. If you want to make them, you can make them. Sun catchers and put them in front of your house. Go around your house with like salt. Like a lot of, you're going to need a lot of salt in your property. And dispel negative energy and what I would do of Christ Jesus and the divine. But if you're feeling like poltergeist energy or negative demonic energies, people open doors. Never play with the Ouija board. Never do seances. Never try to raise the dead. Okay, don't. Just don't. Okay, you're just gonna open doors you can't close, and no one can fix. Okay, so yes. Well, the sage thing is endangered, so you would want to do a blessing with like Palo Santos. Yeah, sage is like going endangered because of our craft. But Palo Santos is like wood, or it could be like or incense of patchouli and or dragon's blood is what I like to use. I bet, hun. I wish I could hear my grandma's voice too. Well, Palo Santos. It's an acquired smell, I guess. But it's a wood that, like, burns a long time. So you have to burn it a long time, and it goes out quickly. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And it's meant to do that, so that's a good thing, too. So, you kind of want to catch a flame to it and let it go for a minute so that you get embers on the Palo Santos. That way you're not relighting it. Yeah, you can get, or I would go online, Amazon for everything. I'm telling you, that's the safest way to online shop, and they've got better deals than anything. And you could get way cheaper than you would at a friggin' smoke shop. I'm not saying to support your local businesses, but if you don't have a car like me right now, I do like gotta do the online thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Amazon for almost everything. And get the Prime membership because you'll save in just 2 orders, you'll save what you could be spending so much money in shipping. It's kind of like having a plan in your cell phone. Like you have 200 minutes. But if you go over that, they're going to charge you like a $700 bill. Unless you have the unlimited plan and you just pay a flat 3. You know? Kind of the same concept. I'm glad you have it, darling. Alright, so let's go back to this. We're at 1:14:52 on the timer, 53. And I had court today. that was interesting. Yeah, being a musician and all. And that was interesting. Anyways, affirm with me now. I am love, and love is me. I am love, and love is me. The universe flows through me. We are one. We bring good vibes to the table. Nothing but positive, supportive energy. And if you can't be nice, we don't want you around our energy, right? That's the whole point. That's right. That's right. That's right. And you're claiming it right now. Right now, you're claiming it. So the fact you're manifesting and you don't even realize right now is beautiful to me, because you're manifesting a beautiful thing that's going to happen to you. And the more you manifest optimism like that and positive vibes, good vibes, the faster shit will happen. And maybe that was for you, that card there, in the Eight of Wands. It was the Eight of Wands and upright, things going fast, because you believe in yourself and you're facing the truth. And so I think that was for you. And so, yeah, the more, like, even, like, don't forget to say your honor when you go to court, okay? That shows most respect. Don't show your tattoos. If you can go in, like, formal clothes would be appropriate. It just shows respect, and it's like, it gives you like 20 gold stars if we were in third grade. I'm just saying. Think about it. What do you think corrections is for? It's a bunch of adults babysitting adults. Anyways, that's ridiculous. Yes, wear nice clothes and say your honor, your honor, your honor. Yeah, your honor. Make sure your hair's gelled up. You know, you're shaved, or you're cleaned up. You know, and I wouldn't take on. I would just go with a public defender, if if anything. But I don't feel like it's criminal. I feel like it's traffic. Like it's traffic or something. It started traffic, and then maybe they always add like two or three charges, right? And then the, DA and the public defender, they like negotiate terms, or your lawyer, which a lawyer can get a lot further. But public defenders are good too. I had a really good one. I used a public defender recently because I'm in a different part of California right now, and my lawyer's down south, like Mojave and down, or Tehachapi and down, and then so I just used a public defender. But honestly, it's like I didn't do anything wrong, and it's just bullshit. The whole thing was. But God works in mysterious ways, and maybe I needed to not drink at all, wine or anything, Maybe, I think it was like, I don't know, interacting with my meds or something, Because I wasn't feeling good, and then, I don't know. Anyways, 31 days, 32 days actually, at midnight. Well, yeah, lawyers are the greediest ones. Just kidding. It's because they're kids, But no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Becca. Oh. Yes. Claim it. Claim that everybody's going to be positive, you know, good vibes, all that kind of stuff. You know, you're trying to get out of community service or something because why you can't. And if you have doctor's problems, they will take a doctor's note. That's against the law for them not to take a doctor's note. So, and then you can go to the doctor and get a doctor's note. I know because I did it. I couldn't. I couldn't finish it. I was only needed 2 days, but like, yeah, I think I had. Yeah, it was this injury. It was this injury right here. Yeah. Anyways, that was crazy. The whole experience. My 30s was the worst for me, you guys. My 30s was the freaking worst. Disguise. See what I'm saying? I feel like you're trying to blend in like an actor or something. Like, yeah, like the chameleon. Gemini energy. Wow. Dang, my neck hurts so freaking bad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anymore because my freaking neck hurts so bad right now. You have no idea, and it's been such a long day. And but good vibes your way. I'm sending good vibes your way. You'll be in my intentions, my good intentions for everything to go your way and protection. Excuse me. You know why people yawn? It's not because they're tired. It's because they're lacking oxygen. Water energy, Scorpio. Pisces, those are telling you more than Cancer, but inventor. An inventor. Yeah. Or you're gonna go on to invent something. You have an idea like you did, well, like I did. When in my 20s, I was like, I'm gonna reinvent the fucking razor, dude. I'm gonna reinvent the fucking razor. And guess what? I did. And I got to publish it. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I would get to publish 30 years of work. Although it's abandoned right now. It's a novelty considered, and I need a fucking patent attorney. So, I really don't want to go through a private lender, you guys. And I'm really picky because you have to be like a generous person. I don't want to get involved with someone greedy. Not at all. I don't need that. I went through a lot of that, and fuck that. I'm feeling protected, like the koala. I feel like you're not Superman, dude. Don't be brave. You're going in danger. Realize that, koala. You gotta stay here. In the trees. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, come on. You're in danger, dude. Like, life is short enough. Try to enjoy it. Your truth, yeah. But you have to, You have to pick your battles. You have to choose, is it worth your time and energy? Because that's a lot of time and energy. You know, no person is worth that time and energy. Mm-mm. No person is like someone else. Mm-mm. No, is worth that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You've got to love yourself in that way first before anybody can love you. Anyway, or before you can love anybody in that way. So just keep that in mind, darling. Yeah, and especially the left side of my neck. Ugh. And I've got arthritis, and it's freaking cold as hell. The worst kind. Thank you, mother. Yeah. I don't even know how to say it. Like rheumatoid or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Anyways, I didn't know how painful it was going to be until I reached my late 30s. And then the cartilage started going out too in my shoulders, I think. And as well as my neck, there's compressions and stuff like that. And like the discs, it's like bone on bone almost. It's like, and then it's like narrowing my spine. So I have like my spinal cord right now is actually is narrowing as we speak. And I have glaucoma too. See my gray eyes. My grandma gave them to me, thank you. But yeah. What good does complaining do, does it? I fucking laugh in the face of pain. Anyways, fuck you, pain. Fuck you. I'm in so much fucking pain right now. It's not even funny, dude. Like, I don't want to take a medicine, but I'm gonna be forced to. Well, not forced to, but I can be like, I have to. Hey, you guys, are you in a scrying? Would you give me a minute? I have to use the restroom and take a medicine. And I'll be right back. Just hang out, have a good chat between each other. Please keep it respectful and not lewd and respectful, as I take pride in having a good name. And thank you so much. You're so awesome too. Enjoy each other, make friends, and scrying. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically if you're epileptic, don't look at this. Would be considered like spear because it flashes. But just if you're not epileptic, look at something else if you're epileptic. But just blank your mind, stare at it, and whatever comes to your intuition, because we're all born with intuition. I'm trying to teach all y'all how to use it. So you just, whatever comes into your mind first is your intuition talking to you. I'm trying to get you to know your intuition personally. So you're so awesome too. Thank you for the comments. And here we go with the scrying, okay? And it's weird because, I don't know, when I was a little girl, some really bad things happened to me. And if you've been with me a while, you know my story, kind of. But, you know those, like, pictures and they have blotches of ink? And they're like, what do you see? You know, counselors and whatever. That is scrying. So it's like, what's the first thing you see? That's your intuition. Okay, that's basically scrying. So everybody does it. Even the freaking police stations. That's who did it to me first when I was like 24 months or a little bit older, and then counselors did it to me until I was 18. Anyways, thank you, hon. I'll be right back. Enjoy yourself. Here's the this. I'm gonna turn this light off. Enjoy. I'll be right back. I need the bathroom. I'm so bad at that. Thank you guys being so freaking cool. Hopefully that's not too loud. Sorry guys, I forgot something. Thank you. Dang allergies, man. I swear it. So, yeah, like, a couple of trailers here having freaking electrical issues in part of the main house, so we're getting that fixed. That's why my lights aren't on. But, thanks you guys for hanging out. The vibe is good and great. Oh, I wanted to say, today I've been 31 days sober of alcohol. Okay, let me talk to you like this, because my neck. What the hell is that? Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Freaking allergies, dude, I swear. Anyways, so the DA was like so impressed because I did it myself. And that goes to prove, because I think I was drinking a little bit every day anyways, for over a year. And it started with Patron and then went to red wine, and then I put the Patron down. And the red wine, and I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. You know, but I think that my perspective was different. You know, made me more opinionated, maybe. I don't know. And so, yes, I need some ginger tea. So, that's the thing. I'm on like 1 year for 1 year. I have to be a good girl. I can't get in any kind of trouble. And when I really want to, I'm not on probation, but if she wants to call me and get a piss test, then she can. So whatever. Like, I don't care. You know? Like, the judge straight up said, you can't drink. So what he says goes. This is the state of California. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, dude. And really, it goes to show that if you want to, you can. And it goes to show some direction, like California is my parents, you know? So it's like my dad telling me, you know, don't drink, little girl. You know, almost. And, yeah, so, you know, sometimes it takes an awakening in a different kind of way. I'm glad I have people around me that care, I guess. And inevitably have my best interest, even though it doesn't seem like that in certain moments, you know? But, like, I'm grateful. So, I used to be around people that, yeah, no, they didn't have my best interest. And left me to die, you know, like with a freaking concussion by myself, you know, and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, alcohol has never been my thing anyways, because like when I was little, I'd go to Al-Anon because my whole family were alcoholics, so I did not want to partake. And who would have known I would have got caught up in that shit, right? Because I was with an alcoholic and he wouldn't change for like, I knew him for 30 years. And I figured if I can't beat him, join him. And that's what started it. Drinking a little beer, you know? Just, oh, I'll have one beer, you know, one tall can. Led into getting a 3-pack of Bud Light. And then, not eating for days, starving. Like, yeah. It's just crazy. Anyways, it did help with the hunger pains, but man, you wouldn't believe what I've been through. Um. Anyways, I'm just laughing because I can't believe I'm alive. And I'm so fucking happy I'm alive. But I'm so fucking sad too at times. I'm going through menopause because I'll be waking up crying because my grandma's not here. And her and I, for 41 years, dude, spoke every fucking day since I've been breathing, pretty much, you know? And so it's been very hard for me. She was like my only ally. And now it's my auntie Sharon. I love you, auntie. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I wrote a song for her. I think it's called Auntie. Yeah, on this channel. Like when I first started this channel, it was for songwriting, so I wouldn't forget my own songs and polish them later. But like when I was like I'm a nobody now, you know, but you know what I mean. And so I first take and that's it. You know, you get what you get. As raw as can be. So I hope you guys enjoy it as well too. 150/50. Wow. That's crazy, huh? Backwards. Maybe I'm sane. And all you are crazy. I'm just kidding. Anyways, the whole point of that story, I would have known if I wasn't smoking, you know. But, yeah, I forgot, you guys, to be honest, because I'm so tired. And it's time for me to go to bed, and my night medicine just kicked in, and so, like, you know, and now I am gonna go to bed, and tomorrow's a new day. I might do a daytime live, I might do a daytime, nighttime, a late night live, or I might just do a late night live. Either way, I'll do a live tomorrow. And a moon post. Night. Yeah. A lot of people and a lot of freaking viewers at night, man. A lot of viewers at night. I'm excited. I just got some I told you about Ocean Taro, who's basically sponsoring the channel from just the cards, the mermaid cards, and this is of knowing the truth. Yeah, and feeling sad. Yes. And I'm grateful for that company. So thank you so much to that company again. And I got other decks too, but I don't like really mentioning them. You know, they're more sacred. I don't know. It's my energy. And pretty much it's one of those nights. I was gonna do a live, and then, well, I was gonna not do a live, I mean it, and then I was like, I gotta do a live, and then, so I'm doing a live for you guys, but it's been one of those days. Oh, so, don't forget to say your honor and dress as nice as you can, clean up nice, and everything will work out. Because you get further being nice with honey than you do vinegar. And that's the truth. And it's old sayings like that that keep the world go round. You know what I mean? But yeah, so it's cool. Hopefully I get more sponsors, even from Oracle writers. Hopefully I get more, I would love that. I'll try out your deck. They must want to keep me reading, so I must be doing something right, especially I have a lot of haters and a lot of people that love me. You know what I mean? Because you know how people are. And it's funny because I just bought this deck, right? I've been feeling grandma energy. This is so weird, serotonin. Okay. This is so weird. I don't know what else to call you. Sarah? But it's like I've had neat grandparents, like your grandma, not just my own grandma and my own great auntie, but someone's grandparents that want to say something. And that's why I bought these cards, because I feel it's like more personal to you. They think it would be more personal to you if they've seen it written down, like printed out in a deck, and so I'll let their energy move through me, through the cards, like, or tell me through my intuition. And it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing reading. So if it's your grandparents, you'll know if this message is for you with the grandparents. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and try to enjoy, the messages that your ancestors have for you. And the sentiment behind the message they want to give you. So it's very important that I tell you. So I bought this specific deck. Okay. Because basically it's like proof, something about notes and writing and how you used to leave letters, or you like writing, or just notes, so anyways, and I just want to say sorry for your loss on that. And you're not alone. She's watching over you. You're actually like your human spirit guide. You know what I mean? She's like your spirit guide, and she's watching over you, and she wants you to listen. She's been trying to show you signs through numbers, like if you've seen 1111 or 1011 in synchronicity, even backwards, 1009, you know, or if you see like 1203, even though it's a synchronicity 123, you know. So it's like through numerology, through numbers, which is the universal language and all energy, they will, your loved ones will try to reach out through numbers, through animals, through familiars. And those familiars are like your animals that you connect with that have the gift that you do. So it's like someone that understands you almost, you know? Or something. And we have that telepathic connection. With familiars, you have telepathic connection with them through body language. So, that's all a familiar is. It's just someone that understands you and how to talk the way you do. You know, and I guess, know a couple languages. Anyways, when it comes to telepathy, it's up in the air. So, I believe that Neuralink proved that telepathy is real. It's a scientific proven fact that telepathy is real through Neuralink. But I also have this book here that tells you and explains to you what telepathy is. It's not telekinesis, not moving matter with your brain. It's reading people without even talking. Okay. So, anyways, it's also a skill, like a language. Telepathy is just like a language. So, know that anybody can learn it. Everybody has energy and has that intuition that we're all born with. You just gotta like Zig Ziglar said, if you want to learn, there's no one that can stop you. If you don't want to learn, there's no one that can help you. So, thank you, Zig. Fucking crazy, huh? Life is short, man. All the rock stars I grew up with, like Nirvana, is classic rock. Can you fucking believe that? I almost feel stuck in the 90s or the 80s, kind of. I don't know. It's just different. Embracing this age is very hard for me. Very, very difficult. I always thought I'd be forever young. I want to be forever young. Okay, so just to let you know. Yeah, the 80s rock. Yes, it's an awesome book. If you rewind it, you should get it. Or do you want another look at it here? And you would understand People of the Light if you read it too. So, and not just that, there's another book. It's basically empathy, empaths. And if you read that book, you would understand me more too. I think I had posted it. But yeah. That's it. That's the book. And it's basically a language that you learn. And this language you could actually use with humans and animals, all animals. And that's true power, is being assertive and not saying a word, but just with a glance. Being able to say a full paragraph. It's pretty amazing. It's an amazing experience. I love it. I do it with my dog all the time. My little dog, 6, named him 6, because I didn't think he was going to get bigger than 6 pounds, honestly, but no. I named him after Nicky from Motley Crue. You guys gotta listen to them. They're still rocking out, dude. Listen to their stuff. I believe they're on tour. I don't know. Who knows? But check it out on Ticketmaster. They're always legit. And if it's not Ticketmaster, do not go through anybody else, because then you could get in trouble. So you don't want that. Okay? And remember, drinking is not worth it. If you really want to, you could quit. You could quit. It doesn't matter. You know. If you could quit harder drugs, you could quit that. I mean, and so for some people, I think they want to learn from their mistakes and others' mistakes. So it's like, I seen the light. You know what I mean? Thank God. So, and I actually feel better, and I'm not getting any of the calories from the wine, and I don't know. I do. I feel better. I think I do. I'm trying to feel better. You're welcome, Serotonin. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for being a #1 fan here on this, top fans on this channel. Thank you so much for being a supporter as long as you have. Did you have a yes and no question? Because we could do it with the tarot. Oh, love you too. I love all you guys. Thank you so much. And I appreciate your support and, you know, your kindness, and always. You want to know if you're going to find another job too soon? Okay, let's find that out right now. Let's find out if you're going to have another job soon, yes or no. Is Serotonin gonna have another job soon, yes or no? It looks like yes. Maybe you took an offer. I feel like you're gonna start in the middle of the week. More like yeah, like in the afternoon or something, at the middle of the week. Literally on a Wednesday. Going with the flow, Virgo energy and Scorpio. And you're unsure exactly what the time is or schedule, but you'll find out. Yes, I feel like this is a good optimistic move for you. I feel like you're going to get Saturdays off, which you've been wanting off. Because you've been taking that bull by the horn and freaking showing him who's boss. That's why. Putting him on his back. Making him submissive. You know what I'm saying? Hustling it. which I'm proud of you. That's awesome. Saturday, Tuesday. Yeah. Or maybe you're gonna work like Tuesday through Saturday or Saturday through Tuesday. I feel more of a Saturday through Tuesday. And you're gonna have 3 days off and work like 4/12s or something. Maybe get overtime, and that's where you make your money. You could be a guard of some sort. Yes, I feel like you're a guard. Definitely a guard. Is it a private security place, Pendulum? Yes or no? No, it's not a private security place. It's a big place. It could be like ADT, which they saved my life. But saying no, it's not ADT. Is it ADT? No. No. But it's someone like that. That has a big name. It's another big name company. Cool, dude. And you're gonna get more of a schedule that you want that works for you and make the money. You're gonna make more than you do now and work less. So that's a good move on your part. And Virgo, Scorpio energy, Earth and water energies of going with the flow and being grounded. You know, being down to earth, the homebody of someone who takes care of business, someone of Capricorn that rules Saturn, of responsibility and boundaries, and always putting your best foot forward. Pisces came up with wealth, I'm going to say. Yeah. So I hope that helped. I hope that helped. Isn't that cool? Isn't that funny how that works? Serotonin. Because I'm psychic and clairvoyant and clairaudient and an empath.
+1 562.
And a sentient. And the cool thing about this channel is that I help solve 2 cold cases through family members that I was able to give information to, that they were able to give to the investigators to reopen cold cases. So that was exciting, and that was back east. And I'm so glad I was able to help both those people. And I hope that they find the freaking person who did that wrong thing, and that person has to pay some way. You know, I feel like you paid your karmic debt already, like over and above. You're welcome, hon. I'm glad that helped you. But yeah, you're gonna get with a bigger company that's gonna offer you like medical, 401k, a 401k. You're gonna want to stay with this company, and you're probably gonna start. You're gonna do the night shift or the early morning to afternoon, or at first and then, or swing at first. I'm not sure. I feel more solid. I feel like you're gonna get the schedule that you want because you already have a job, and you told them what your schedule is, and if they can offer you that schedule and that money, they actually offered you more money, and so why say no? I feel like you already took it. Like maybe you're just barely starting. Like you're hired with them, but you barely don't even have a day yet in with them. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but yeah, it's gonna be your career. And that's what you're gonna do for a living. And that's where you're gonna build your 401k. And that's how you're gonna retire. That's the only way you're gonna be able to. That and save. Save 10% that the church, okay, the Bible thumping church wants to give you. I'm telling you this for free. Okay? Save that 10%, put in your savings account. Okay? Because charity starts at the home, in the home first. Then when you're rich, then you can give whatever you want. But it doesn't mean money that you're giving your first fruits. It means an action with your heart, with your intent, with your intentions of your first fruits. And that's where people get it mixed up when it comes to the Ten of Pentacles even. Anyways, yeah, you will, because that's the only way you're going to be able to buy a house someday. That's the only way you're going to be able to buy a couple cars. It's the only way you're going to be able to support a wife that works, because you're not going to be able to afford what both you want if she doesn't work. Now, if she's very simple, then, and you can live as a minimalist, then eventually you could build a business. You can open an LLC and make up to $200,000 without getting married. Build a business, build your fortune first. Because if you have the LLC before you get married, then she can't take it, half of that in California. You can, that's all you. So do that, and you don't even have to get married. You know, it's like, don't have kids to have a paycheck. Don't. Because too many people do. And now look at the freaking generations. Really. And look who's in office, for fuck's sakes. Like, what the fuck is going on, America? Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm sorry I didn't do too much tarot. But I really enjoy the conversation. I really enjoy conversation. But your job at where you're at is secure, so you like have a hard time doing that. But you know, talk to your wife about it and go from there. Or the woman that you're with, the woman that has to work around your schedule, basically. Oh, no problem. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. And thank you for subscribing, sharing. Hit that all button. And don't miss a live. And tell everybody about this channel. And help me get the floating straws out there. Introducing edible straws. It's been around since 1925. But no environmentalists thought about this. Because everybody is up Trump's ass. Anyways, oh, you're so cute. Thank you so for supporting me in this straw thing. Don't by not being a straw movement. Thank you so much. Thank you. It makes a difference, and don't you think it doesn't? That's one act of kindness that you could do for free. That right there, it's like the divine knows your heart, you know, and where it's at. So, thank you so much, Serotonin. I appreciate you. It's times like these. It's times like these. To live, to love again. But, yeah, it's awesome. I love all you guys. And thank you so much, Serotonin, for the awesome freaking conversation and the intellectual, casual conversation. It's been a while. So, thank you so much, and have a great night. And I hope I see you for tomorrow's daytime live. Yes, I'm gonna think of a name to call the daytime. Daytime. Stay live daytime lives or something. I don't know yet. I'm gonna think about it. But if you have anything, let me know. And the late night live, so yeah. Late night live, that's easy. It's just hard because of my schedule, and then when I have appointments and stuff, it's so freaking hard. Yeah, because then now I've created this thing where I'm like pretty much up, and if I have stuff to do in the morning, I stay up. But I'm a life path 5, and you can look at that up. And I'm very adventuristic, and I'm a hard worker, and I'm like the type of person, until I make my millions or my billions, I'm not gonna fucking stop. And I feel like you should feel the same. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on what could be, as long as you breathe. You know what I mean? One day it'll happen for you. It's like, for me, it's like I never thought I'd be able to publish the freaking Razor for one, and then it happened. It was like, wow. And then I drove by this old barber shop for 2 years and kept saying that I'm gonna buy that shop one day, it's gonna be mine. And guess what? I did. So the power of manifestation is wonderful. Learn how to use it, and learn how to be in tune with your own intuition by learning to trust and believe and love yourself. Say with me, affirm with me, I believe and I love myself. Claim this message by saying that. And thank you so much for all the comments. And then leave that in the comments for me too, if you'd like, to confirm and claim and manifest. And also keep a journal by your bed and write it down. That way, if you're ever in doubt, you can open it up and affirm to yourself. I remember this session on Timeless Messages 1111, and yeah, and it'll help you feel better until we meet again. But I just want to say thank you guys. Rock, dude. I love all you guys. I love all you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And yes. I will see all of you tomorrow. Okay? And you have a good night's rest. And thank you for joining here tonight. And yes. Arriva Rasta! That's message.